A potential railroad strike set for early December could have a Grinch-like impact on the holiday season. Skylar Henry has more on what actions the White House and lawmakers are taking to possibly prevent that from happening.
President Biden hosted congressional leaders at the White House Tuesday, calling on them to move quickly to block railroad unions from going on strike.
Congress, I think, has to act to prevent it. It's not an easy call, but I think we have to do it. The economy is at risk.
The White House helped negotiate a new contract between rail companies and workers, but 4 of the 12 unions rejected the deal, setting up a potential strike on December 9th. Congress can stop it by passing legislation to force them to work.
I don't like going against the ability of unions to strike, but weighing the equities, we must avoid a strike.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi says there will be a bill on the House floor Wednesday morning. It appears Republicans will reluctantly support the measure.
I think it will pass, but it's unfortunate that this is how we're running our economy today. And if you're passing a bill to force the rail workers to work, how strong is your economy?
Industry leaders say a rail strike would strain supply chains, leading to shortages of some goods and fan inflation, costing Americans money.
Shutting down our rail system, even for one day, would have significant impact on U.S. gasoline supply and could lead to higher prices for American consumers and businesses ahead of the holiday season.
Nearly 30% of all U.S. goods are shipped on railways. Skylar Henry, CBS News, Capitol Hill.
Skylar, thank you. And according to the U.S. Chamber of Commerce, Congress has intervened 18 times in railway labor negotiations, each time in order to prevent a strike. Well, a new study is finding that gun death rates increased for most demographic groups in recent years, especially during the pandemic, with a record number of deaths last year and vast racial and gender disparities persisted. Now, the study looked at gun deaths over the past 3 decades, which amounted to more than 1 million deaths. Researchers saw a dramatic, unprecedented increase from 2019 to 2021, when gun deaths went up more than 25%. Nearly 86% of all firearm deaths since 1990 have been among men. In 2021, the firearm homicide rate among young black men was nearly 10 times higher than the overall firearm death rate in the U.S. Now, the gun homicide rate was nearly 4 times higher among young Hispanic men compared to white men.